Well, joining us live in the studio is CEO Gerard Teuma, who's had the unenviable task of heading a seamless transition with two broadcasting stations kitted out at the very same time. Gerard, thanks for joining us.
Hi Ian, nice to be here.
Reliably informed that you've been here for 37 years. You must know this building well. Has seen better days. This new building's very impressive, but it must be somewhat bittersweet to say goodbye to this place.
It's a very nostalgic day, of course, because, as you say, 37 years of memories for me, but 41 years of memories for collectively for the corporation, not just for me, but for the current employees and all of those professionals who've joined us over the years and decades before us. So yeah, bittersweet, lots of good memories, some bad memories as well, because of course there will be professional differences and all these things. But at the end of the day, everybody pulls together to deliver what we know how to do best, which is radio and television for the people of Gibraltar. So yeah, bittersweet at the moment, but much excitement about what the weekend is bringing.
You mentioned memories. What jumps out at you when you look back at 37 years here?
Well, I think that the biggest memories are those when we really have come together to deliver information to the public. And in my time, I can remember the first one that I was involved in as a rookie, really just making the tea probably, was the refinery explosion in 1985 and the IRA incident in 1988. Then the riots, the fast launch riots in 1995, and all the way through to many others, more recent ones like the Boschetti Steps murders and the tank fire in Northmole in 2011. They've brought us together. We've delivered the information to the public 24/7 because that's what we're here to do, and we come together for those special moments, apart from, of course, entertaining and informing people the rest of the time as well.
Yeah. And it's been mentioned this project's been 4 years in the making, but the plans for a transition away from this place have come along and died along the way. I know we aren't quite over the line quite yet. There's some work still to go, but there must be a sense of pride and also relief that we've got to this point.
The headaches have all been worth it. The last 4 years and 7 months have been fantastic because we were working towards this moment, but there have been numerous headaches of things that happened during construction, during fit out. The unexpected will always happen. But I'm very, very happy and fulfilled and generally happy and proud that we've reached this moment after so many other failed attempts to move GBC, as you alluded there. Originally, people might remember that we were going to go to Europa Point and to Rook and to the Queen's Cinema, to Inces Hall. All of these addresses have come before us over the years, but finally, the government agreed to move us to South Jumpers Bastion in Roger Road in 2017, and it's been non-stop since then.
Yeah. And I think it's fair to say we're on the final stretch. We're not quite there yet, and we will continue to transition through to the full rebranding of Newswatch and so on in October. Well, some people will be wondering, how much has this cost?
Projects like this require the necessary investment for them to happen. But despite the fact that it has cost a significant amount of money, it would not be as much as you would expect for a broadcast centre. Broadcasting is an expensive industry. This building, which is being rented, by the way, it is not owned by GBC or the government for that matter. It's being rented from the developers at £300,000 a year in rent. The fit out and the redesign has cost about £3 million. GBC itself, by really pushing commercial income and by making operational savings over the last 4.5 years, has also contributed around £700,000 towards it in order to have a lesser impact on the public purse. So for the public purse, 3 million, altogether 3.7.
I'm told we're running out of time, but for those wondering what the new facilities and what the new offices will mean for the community, what might they expect in the coming months and years?
They're amazing facilities. It's going to be a pleasure to work there, and it's going to be a pleasure to receive guests and visitors to the building as well. And those who do go, and we will have public open days later on in the year for them to see it, they will be very, very impressed. And the main difference as from tomorrow will be a brand change. So the logo behind us will disappear. There'll be a brand new logo, brand new branding. All of the programs that we do in the studio will be revamped, including this very program, which for the next 2 months will be on a temporary set while we continue to migrate some of the equipment. And then on the 4th of October, News will be rebranded as GBC News from its dedicated studio and will join all the others like the Hub, Viewpoint, City Pulse, the Sports Locker that will be produced in the production studio. So exciting times ahead for all of us.
Plenty to look forward to, and I'll see you there on Monday. Thanks
Absolutely.
very much for
See
joining
you
us.
then, Ian. Thank you.